Welcome to the Heidi Thorne Show. I'm your host, Heidi Thorne, and in this podcast, I share my real-world self-publishing and small business experience with you. Before we get started, I just want to remind you to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. Now let's get on with today's show. An amazing author friend of mine asked for some input on creating a great book title that would make her, the book, and her work memorable, even turning the book into a bestseller. She referred to some popular books that launched or supercharged their authors' careers, such as The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. I understood why she was hoping for this type of result. It can really focus an author's brand, marketing, and messaging. While this seems like it might be an issue for nonfiction, it can also be a goal of fiction authors too. Let's talk about developing and using what I call a signature book title. A signature book title is one that when people see it, they immediately know what it is and associate the author with it. The 10X Rule example that the author referred to is one of them. Other examples include Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Guerrilla Marketing by J. Conrad Levinson, The E-Myth by Michael Gerber, and Harry Potter books by J.K. Rowling. A signature book title can be a powerful marketing and branding tool. However, it is not always necessary. Take Stephen King. What title is he known for? Actually, it's several titles, including It, The Shining, Carrie, Cujo, The Stand, Pet Sematary, Salem's Lot, Misery. The list seems to go on forever. He is known for his body of work as a master of horror writing, not the author of such and such signature book title. If I had a choice, I'd rather be known for my body of work as opposed to a particular title. How do you come up with a signature book title? A signature book title must resonate with your target audience in a meaningful way. This is what makes developing one so difficult. You might want to do some surveying within your target market to find out how they respond to some signature book title ideas. When surveying, it's better to give them some options and ask open-ended questions about what a certain title means to them. You might be totally shocked at what people think your intended title means. The other challenge is that the signature title must be good for the long haul. That means it should be able to be the basis for future title variations and expansions. If it is too narrow a subject focus, you may end up force-fitting your future writing to make it work. For example, if you had a title that focused solely on using Twitter as a social media platform for business, you'd be vulnerable to any changes in the Twitter platform. In that case, it would have been better to have a title that focuses on social media in more general terms. Be aware, too, that any title could become a signature title organically and without you trying to engineer it. That's surprising and satisfying. It's also a bit scary since your audience may have expectations for more of the same from you. Any future work around that suddenly popular title will be influenced by the response of your market. You will also lose some control over your narrative. While such tight identification with a signature title reinforces your brand, it also marries you to it. Pivoting away from that title or subject matter and your association with it may cause you to lose or confuse your existing audience. You may have to build a brand new audience for anything new you do. There are also no guarantees that you will be able to duplicate that success with a new audience and book title. With these risks that go into pivoting away from a popular signature title, make sure you want to be married to this title and subject matter for the long haul. Does a signature book title need to be a bestseller? Absolutely not. I have an author friend who has used a common title with variations for multiple books reaching different audiences. They are not bestsellers by industry standards, but his signature title provides a subject framework for all of his publications and programs. If you have a title that resonates with both you and your audience, it doesn't matter if it's a bestseller or not. Bestseller status can be fleeting, especially if you're talking about an Amazon bestseller status. I've ranted on this before, but getting on the top bestseller lists, such as the New York Times list, is nothing short of impossible for self-published authors. Don't chase the status, chase your ideal market. I hope you found that helpful. And if you did, please rate, review, and subscribe to The Heidi Thorne Show on whatever podcast app you like to use. I am on all the major ones, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you like the YouTube video better, you just have to subscribe to my channel, which is the @Heidi Thorne channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you get an alert when a new video is up. I would appreciate it if you would share the audio or the video with your friends on social media. My self-published books are available on Amazon, Audible, and Apple Books. All you have to do is go to one of those sites, type in my name, Heidi Thorne, and my author page will come up with a list of all available titles. If you'd like to connect with me, my website is HeidiThorne.com. Thank you so much for listening and for your support. I look forward to talking with you again in the next episode, and in the meantime, have a great day.